The top 10 most common financial challenges. Number 1, monthly spending exceeds income. Many consumers struggle with the basic challenge of having an income that doesn't cover their expenses. The first step to overcome this obstacle is to set a monthly budget that categorizes expenses to rein in excessive spending. But depending on the gap between your monthly income and your financial costs, you may need to consider getting a second job. Nobody wants to hear that. But it's true. I have worked multiple jobs for quite some time. As a matter of fact, I've had over 2 jobs for the last 25 years. So if I can do it, you can do it, right? And I guess the other way is to just see if your employer will give you a raise. Number 2, you can't get out from under car payments. Car payments can eat up spare income every month. And if you're recently upgrading your vehicle, or if you've recently upgraded your vehicle, you might feel like you're always making car payments but never paying your vehicles off. By changing the way you approach your car purchases, you could reduce your losses and minimize the cost of car payments. One way to reduce a car payment debt or your car payment debt is to buy used cars, which come at a lower price and depreciate slower than new vehicles. You know, isn't it crazy? They always say that your car loses a certain amount of value the second it's driven off the lot, right? And they always treat you like you're royalty until you've driven off the lot, and then they don't want to talk to you, or they just want to give you a little bit for your car. So stop buying brand new cars. I'm going to be honest with you. I have always bought used cars. I have never in my life bought a brand new car for myself. The missus, well, that's a different story. Number 3, you carry a credit card balance every month. Credit cards charge high interest fees on any balance carried over from one month to the next. As you reevaluate your budget and work to reduce expenses, make sure your income is also able to pay off credit card balances every month, saving yourself from fees that push you further into debt. Number 4, you don't have an emergency fund. Life events like a loss of income, car breakdown, hospital visit, or any other unforeseen event can put consumers into a hole if they don't have an emergency fund at their disposal. Even a fund of $1,000 can save you from having to take on credit card interest or open up a personal loan. Dedicate part of your monthly budget to save for this emergency fund. Even contributions of $50 a month can add up quickly, creating a buffer that will come in handy when a rainy day hits. Number 5, your rent keeps going up. Rising rents across America are pinching consumer budgets, and many consumers find themselves wondering if it makes more sense to buy instead of rent. I made a whole nother video I'll put down below or put up there somewhere, and we'll talk more about it then. Number 6, a new baby brings unexpected costs and sleepless nights. Well, what would I know? I've only got 2. Children are expensive. Everyday items like diapers, formula, and baby food can stress monthly budgets and checking accounts even before new parents face the cost of daycare and other unavoidable expenses. If possible, plan ahead and start saving for these expenses before they hit. Even if you do manage to put away some baby-specific savings, you may still need to look at your budget and create a space in your monthly spending to accommodate these new demands. Let's talk about number 7. You owe the hospital for medical care. Medical bills can be a significant burden, financial burden, especially if you're someone who doesn't have insurance, or you do, but it's a high deductible plan. But hospitals are used to dealing with patients who can't afford to pay their bills in full. So take advantage of your options to reduce the cost and spread it out over time. Some hospitals, for example, are willing to reduce the amount owed in order to get payment. And many are willing to talk about a payment plan that lets you slowly chip away at your bill over time. These options could help you pay off your debt in a manner that doesn't destroy your personal finances. 8, your student loan debt limits your financial capabilities. Large student loan debts can demand payment that limit your ability to buy a home or increase your savings, but delaying the payment of these debts only result in paying more interest over time. Even if the president swears he's going to let you just magically, it's going to disappear. It probably won't. So consider taking whatever approach to debt reduction that helps you meet your goals. Borrowers have the option of refinancing at a lower rate to reduce the amount owed, or they could increase their monthly payments to pay the debt off faster. Either approach could alleviate your student loan burden while creating opportunities to rebuild your finances. Number 9, you aren't saving enough for retirement. Many US consumers are worried they aren't saving enough for retirement. Because why? I'm never going to retire. That's not the way to look at it. You want to start saving now, but it's never too late to start and trying to catch up. If you aren't maximizing contributions to your 401k, put as much tax-deferred money as possible into these accounts and be sure to maximize matching. If you're able to put money into additional funds, consider opening up an extra IRA to build that retirement fund and secure your future. It's really important that people do this, because if you're able to take advantage of the tax benefit, then the government essentially gives you a portion of your money to invest. Just make sure that you've done your due diligence when you invest in these funds, all right? That you feel confident in it. Number 10, you feel overwhelmed by financial matters. Personal finance is a complex subject, I guess, unless you watch cool channels like this. But it has implications that will affect you the rest of your life. If you are feeling overwhelmed or confused by your own financial situation, it's worth the time and money to take a financial literacy class. Your local credit union may have additional educational resources that can help you better understand your finances and what you can do to overcome your financial challenges. Financial challenges may sometimes seem insurmountable, but there's always a way to address these obstacles and build a better financial future. It may not happen overnight, but with patience and persistence, you can take steps to strengthen your financial outlook and put these challenges in your rearview mirror. Or let's just make it real. You could just attend YouTube University and awesome channels like this. I might as well just throw out the plug right now. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Let's subscribe and let's take this channel to a whole new level. With that being said, this one is done.